Good morning, yogis. Good morning, good morning. Just get the camera. Mr. B, here with us? Yeah? Good. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello, my mindful yogis. Good morning, welcome to the Sunday morning live stream. I'm here every Sunday at 9 a.m. doing a journey into power flow Vinyasa yoga with my Baptiste. He's always here with me too. So yeah, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video with anybody after you're done your flow. And yeah, hit subscribe, hit the like bell, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. You gotta stay tuned, okay? So we'll start in child's pose. This practice is for all levels, right? So just listening to your body this morning, take what you need. Maybe it's not morning for you when you're joining me, whatever time of day you're hitting your mat. Knees nice and wide, big toes touching, and then sit back onto your heels. Really, this practice is just that. It's being in a listening for what your body needs. Just having an understanding that that can look different from day to day when you land in your practice. Some days you might feel stronger, some days you might feel maybe you need a little less work. It's not making it good or bad, being in the flow that lands, not putting meaning on it, just being here, breathe. Ujjayi breath through the nose. Start to wake up your breath, make it louder. Make your breath longer. Really press down your hands and your feet into your mat. A couple more breaths here. Really feeling out the body in this first child's pose. How is your body feeling? Find those sensations. Find any tightness. Breathe into it. Press all 10 fingers into your mat. Come up to tabletop on your hands and your knees. Curl your toes under, take downward facing dog, hips back. Really start to get more intentional through the foundation of your hands and feet. Press down into your mat. Connect every knuckle on both hands, all the mounds of your toes. Breathe in. Soften into the joints. Make sure you're not rigid in any of your joints. Breathing fully. First few moments of your practice, just to get connected, right? Connected to your body. Really, we're all connected, right? Anyone out there practicing with me, like connected to me, connected to their body, the flow, breath. Take a breath in. Press down your hands and your feet. Really stretch the back of your body out. Feet together. Lift your right foot up, three-legged dog. Yeah, bend your knee. Stack open your hips. Press into the floor with your fingers. Really feel that. Like you want to stay connected to the foundation. Every knuckle presses the floor. Lift that right knee higher. Open it up. You can wiggle your toes. You can wiggle your ankle. Whatever you need right here to really wake up your body. Switch sides, left side, leg up, bend your knees, stack your hips open. Stay connected to the mat with your hands and your bottom foot. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift that left knee higher, open it up, wiggle the toes. Feel out your left side body. Take one more breath and release. Ragdoll at the top of your mat. Step forward. Feet are hip distance apart, and then you just let the upper body go. Finding this balance here. Cramp in my hip, that's weird. Never felt that before. Let's let the upper body go. You can sway from side to side. How your body shows up for you during moments of rest, don't like argue with that. Really allow it to release whenever it needs to. Allow for a softening. This practice from connection to your body, like a disconnection from the analysis that you might be used to in your mind, right? Just let it go and come back to the physicality of it. Feel the poses, feel your breathing. Be intentional in that. Take a breath in. Release your fingertips down. Bring your big toes to touch. Okay, come up to a flat back. And fold. And then again, halfway lift. Really pull the crown of the head forward, shoulders onto your back. And then fold forward, hug into your legs. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Lengthen your body. Bring your hands to heart center. We will start with an Om together. Breathe in. Sweep your fingertips up and fold forward. Halfway lift, long spine. Plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Hold here. Build up a little heat. Let's take 3 breaths. So soften to the elbows. Make sure your bum's not way up in the area. You want your shoulders, your bum, your heels in line. Keep your core muscles strong. Inhale and exhale. Soften the joints. Make sure your elbows are soft. Your arms are doing the work. 2 more. In and out. Take a big breath. Scoop in the pit of your belly. On your inhale, shift forward onto your tippy toes. Come down, low plank. Upward facing dog. Press your mat. Downward facing dog. Let's go back. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. These first few moments, the first few flows in the practice, just really use them to get your body dialed in. Start to feel a little heat building. Top box, the fire, you build that through your breathing too, right? Your muscle engagement. Take a breath in. Root down into your mat. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Flat back right away. Lengthen the spine. Fold. Extended mountain, reach up, start to go back. Pull your belly muscles in, reach for it, and then fold forward, chest to thighs. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, step or shoot back. You can hop back to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. If you're doing the hop back from the top of your mat, you want to make sure you land in a low plank, okay? So I'll demo that again next time. The tendency will be to hop back into a high plank, and what you do is you really jar the elbows and shoulders. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop to the top of your mat. Right away, flat back. Lengthen it out. And then fold. Extended mountain. Go up and go back. Keep your core strong. Reach back. Fold forward, chin to chest. Halfway lift. Okay, so hop back to a low plank. Land in your elbows, soft, yes. Upward facing dog, chest forward through your arms. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Spread your fingers and toes. Root down into the hands and feet. A couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Empty all that air out. Bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Hop between your hands. Try it out. See what happens. Flat back. Fold. Extended mountain. One more. Go up. Go back. Keep reaching. Fold forward. Hug. Chest to thighs. Get small here. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Shoot back. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Press. Lift your thighs. Downward facing dog. Hips back. Take a breath in. Breath out. Bend your knees. Look to the top of your mat. Hop there. Flat back. Fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. And stay. Put the weight into your heels. Feel your tailbone scoop down a little bit. More work in the fronts of the thighs. Keep sinking down into it. Breathe in. Draw your upper arm bones back, like shoulder integration. 3 breaths. Inhale. Keep sinking a little deeper. If it's there, fire up the legs, the core, your fingers. Take a big breath in. Fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, shoot back. Upward facing, lift up. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Firm up your feet, your legs, right? Like press down, reach up the arms. Keep that front knee like working, sink deeper, keep accessing more lunge, more space in the upper body. Breathe in, breathe out, reach up, lunge deeper. Take one more big, big breath. Chaturanga Dandasana, plant the hands, high to low plank, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Left side. Get into your feet. Like feel that. The tendency will be maybe for that front foot to roll open towards the pinky toe. Yeah, like press the mound of your big toe down. And then from the feet, access the legs. Get into your core. Then right up to your fingertips, a full expression. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Go up and go back. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Big breath. Eyes are open. Make sure your drishti, your focus is here with you. Keep your attention present. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, fill. Soften the elbows and knees. One more breath. Press all that air out. Press your tailbone straight back. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop to the top of your mat. Flat back right away. And fold. Utkatasana, 1 breath. Sit low. Uttanasana, you fold over your legs. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, press. Downward facing dog, hips back. Right side warrior one, feet, core, hands, full body in the pose. Chaturanga Dandasana, moving with your breath, find the flow. Upward facing, fill. Downward facing, empty. Left side, warrior one, feet to fingers, you press, you reach. Chaturanga Dandasana, you flow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Empty it out. Soften. Right? Firm up the muscles that are working and let there be ease anywhere that you can. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Fill your lungs, expand them, and empty that air all out. Come up onto your toes, bend your knees, hop between your hands, do that hop, land lightly, flat back, fold. Utkatasana, 1 breath, sink low, yogis, and then fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, downward facing. Right side, warrior one, reach up, go back, lengthen the body. Chaturanga Dandasana, float your toes, see if that fits. Up dog, down dog. Left side, feet to fingers, press down, keep reaching, lengthen the upper body. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can float your left toes here. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right side. Do it again on each side. Keep doing the back bend. Keep reaching. Chaturanga Dandasana. Float your right toes. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Last one. Full breath. Full expression. Chaturanga Dandasana, you move with your breath. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Feet together at the back of your mat. Lift your right foot up. Take a breath in. Knee to your nose, shift forward. Lift your foot back up. Right knee, right tricep. Make contact, squeeze it in, hold it there, lift it back up. Cross over, right knee, left tricep. Squeeze, make a contact with it, yes, lift back up. Crescent lunge. Whew, on the right side. Find your feet. If your feet are a little wider, it can be more stable, or if you want to challenge yourself, be more like on a tightrope. Lengthen up out of your waist. Keep the front knee in a nice deep lunge. Hands to heart center. Lengthen forward and then twist. Okay, so you'll hook that left elbow on your right knee. Ground through the mounds of your toes, your inner ankle. Breathe in. Twist. Lengthen. Twist deeper. One more in and out. Warrior two. Settle into it. Find your deepest possible lunge. Yeah, get right down to that front thigh. Let the shoulders melt. Breathe. Powerful breaths. Right? In that moment that the intensity builds, the tapas, the heat in your legs, feel the heat. Be with it. Connected to your body, connected to your legs, to the sensations, not running, not avoiding. Breathe in. Hold for the breath out. Extended side angle. Come down. Yeah, right elbow to your knee, or you can take fingertips down. If you have a block, that could help. Open across the front of your chest. So from that bottom hand all the way up to your top fingers, reach, spread open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Again. Twist the upper body, lean that top shoulder blade back. Take one more breath. Hold for your exhale. And we're going to move to side plank. Okay, so you'll plant your right hand on the ground. Step your right foot back. And then access here. Growth. Expansion. Create a lift. Create an opening in your body. Big breath in, oh, and then wild thing. Flip the top leg behind you. So you're on your left tippy toes. The pinky toe edge of your right foot. Reach your left fingertips forward. Keep lifting up the hips. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more. Inhale. Flip over to high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Child's pose just for a few breaths. Feel that. Whew. I'm sweaty already. That's good. Take a breath in. Let that air go. One more like that. A big breath in. A big breath out. Come back to downward facing dog. Pedal up the knees for a moment. Left foot goes up. Left knee to your nose. Shift forward. Shoulders over wrists. Lift back up. Left knee, left tricep. Make contact. See how high you can get it. Squeeze it in and then lift back up. Cross over. Left knee, right tricep. Make contact if you can, yogi. Hug your core and then lift back up. Crescent lunge. Keep the back leg really active. Yeah, heel forward, kneecap lifts up. Arms up, take a breath in, take a breath out. Lunge a little deeper here and then feel that like space in the sides of your body as you twist. Keep the space. Keep the length in the torso. Breathe in and twist it out. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen and twist. Warrior two. Open up. Get right into it. Don't take too long to set it up. Feel your legs. Connect down into your feet. Breathe. As the sensations build, That's the work, is to stay, be with them, connected to them, not running from them. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Strong legs. Strong focus. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extended side angle. Any variation that you want to take here, use a prop if you need it. Elbow to your knee is a great option. Keep reaching the right fingertips high, and then gently drawing back through that right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Couple more. Fill. And empty. Big reach. Open the front of your body. Side plank. Plant your hand. Step your bottom foot back. Spark your fingers. Create a lift up. Take a breath in. Top leg lifts. Bend the knee. Step behind you. Wild thing. Reach to the front of your mat. Right tippy toes, left pinky toe edge, and you're driving the left hip up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more reach. High to low plank. Whew. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Pull your chest through your arms. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Whew. And fold. Chair. And twist to the right. Just play here with where you can go. If you can open your arms, do that. If you practice a side crow, go for it. If you want to learn how to do side crow, just drop me a comment below after the class and let me know. Take a breath in, twist the upper body, come back to center, Utkatasana, reach up, and then go right to the other side, yeah? Hook the right elbow and the left knee. Keep the knees in line. Keep the shoulders integrated. Breathe in, breathe out, lengthen, and twist. Take one more, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Release. Feet hip distance apart. You'll scoop up your big toes, fingers to toes, forward fold. Let go of your head. Don't hold it up. Don't take this time to wander off in thought. Focus on release. Focus on ease in your body and your experience. It's an awareness of how quickly your mind can wander sometimes. I know for me, stop moving, start resting, and then it's like permission to start wandering mentally, right? Just catch it. Gorilla, palms underneath the feet. Not like bad if you catch yourself wandering in thought. That's just you're human. Cool. Your brain's working. Amazing. It's a good thing. In that moment, you might be choosing to think something that you don't want to think. It's distracting you, taking away from your experience. So change the thought, right? Like think about something else. Put the focus on the sweat on your skin, on the breath in your nostrils, the muscle sensations, your mat, the feeling of your body on it. Like this, all of those points of connection to bring you back and just like letting go of whatever might pop up. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Flip your palms over, flat on the mat, and move into crow. Toes step back a little bit. Bring your knees into your armpits. Up onto your triceps. You can prop your toes up on a block there if that helps. Wherever you're going, just a few breaths. Find your expression of crow this morning. It might be wobbly. It might be steady. Whoever or however it shows up, that's okay. Take a breath in. Oh, take a breath out. One more inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, up onto your toes, bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat, flat back, and fold, sweep all the way up. Take eagle on the right side, right arm under, right leg over. Land your eyes at one spot in front of you. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Hug your biceps, your inner thighs, and then just sink a little deeper into standing knee. One more breath. Sweep up and switch sides. Yeah, left side, left arm under, left leg over, and a squeeze into the center line of your body. Breathing fully. Focused gaze. Muscles hugging bones. Feel the heat on your skin. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Sweep up. Eagle on the right, right? You might not be in a heated room. I'm not heated. Like, I don't even have a heater on today, actually. You can still feel the heat that you're generating, right? Like, feel that vitality being created in your body. Take a breath in. Elbows lift up. Sleeping eagle. Hinge forward. Elbows to knees. Take a breath in. Squeeze here into a tight little ball, as tight as you can, and then on your inhale, unravel everything. Airplane, fly back. Keep the right pinky toe turned down. Press back your right heel and create a lift, like an opening in the front of the body. More space, go higher. Hands to heart center, open to half moon. If you need a prop, go for it. It'd be helpful to bring the floor a bit closer. Play with hovering your fingers. If you want to go for Chalapasana, for sugar cane, bend that top leg, reach for your top ankle. The tendency will be the bottom foot trying to roll open. Mounds of the big toe press down. Lift that top leg, take a big breath in, and release, fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Sweep all the way up. Take the left side, eagle pose. Again. Sink down. Inhale. And exhale. Lift the elbows. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Take a breath in. Sleeping eagle, hinge. Slowly you squeeze tight into a little tiny ball. Hug in here. Stay for the exhale. Airplane, unravel. Fly back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Find the lift in your chest, your collarbones spreading, lifting. Take an inhale here. Hold for the breath out. One more. Lift everything higher. Hands to heart center. Open to your half moon. Reach for your block if you need it. Bottom foot faces 12 o'clock. Check in that it doesn't turn in too much or turn out. And from here, you can play. Chalapasana might be available for you. You can reach for your ankle. Even just reaching forward and bending that top knee might feel good. Floating those bottom fingers might be possible. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more big breath. Stack that left hip up on top and then release. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Sweep up. Dancer on the right side. Grab the inside of your right foot. Kick back into your hand. The tendency here will be for that is that heel lifts in the back. Like dip your chest down. Keep the chest lifting up and forward too. It's like the crown of your head and your back heel both drawing up. Lengthen and lift. Take a breath in. Switch sides. Dancer on the left. Check in with it here. Yeah, so you set up that bottom foot at 12 o'clock. Ground into the bottom foot and then create that lift. Your bottom leg is strong. Your top leg is strong, lifting. Press back. Lift a little higher and then switch sides. Dancer on the right. Just being curious about where you can take each pose and each breath, right? Some of you out there will have done this practice so many times before. Like, make it interesting. Like, each breath, space for another millimeter, whatever you can access. Big breath in and release. Switch sides. Stagnation. Like, just boredom. Oh, I've done this before. Yeah, like, but it's not before. It's a new experience every time you do it, right? You have to bring that focus, awareness, curiosity about what's possible. Take a breath in, lift the pole as high as you can, and then release it down. Tree on the right side. Bring your right foot up into a kickstand or inner calf or inner thigh. Breathe here. Bring growth to the tree. Let it grow. You fall out. That's okay. These things happen. Just come back and begin again. More awareness on that grounded foot. Feel the mounds of the toes, the inner ankle, the outer ankle, everything rooted. The whole sole of the foot pressing down. Take a breath in. Reach the fingertips up. Hold for your exhale. One more breath in. And release. Switch sides. Tree on the left. Bring your foot up. Access Uddiyana Bandha, the core muscles. Ground intentionally through the bottom foot. Really feel that. And then keep reaching. Keep opening that left leg out to the side. 5 breaths in and out. Breathe into expansion, into growth in your tree. Possibility, like access right here. Where can you go? Keep pressing that bottom foot and then grow out in the pose. Take a big, big breath in and release. Hands to heart center. Sweep your arms up to the ceiling or the sky. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. You can shoot back to a low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your thighs up. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Reach your arms up. Warrior 2, open up. And Trikonasana, straighten out the front leg. Reach forward and down. So you can grab the block again. Just taking the floor a little bit closer can create more space. So creating space here in the right side of your body by lifting out of your up off the floor a little bit. And then really like opening the front of the body, like your chest broad. Reach those left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen your body. Open your twist. Take one more breath in. Take one more breath out. Look up to your top hand. You'll pull yourself all the way up to stand. Toes turn in on both feet. So your feet are parallel to the ends of your mat. And then fold. Okay, wide leg fold. Option here is also to take your headstand. If you practice a headstand, go for it. I'm going to go up. If you don't practice a headstand, once you're done this class, check out my headstand mini workshop that's on my channel. You can find that just by searching for headstand. Possibility. Do the things in this practice that you're not sure about how to do, that you think you can't do, that you think are impossible. That's where growth happens. That's where you just like banish those limiting beliefs and find something new. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Couple more full, generous Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale. If you're in a headstand, slowly come back down. Move into pyramid. Toes face the front of your mat. Okay, step your back foot in. So your back foot's in enough that you can get that heel on the ground. And you want your back toes not right at 12 o'clock, more like 11 or 10 o'clock. Fold here over the right leg. To really activate the legs even more, energetically pull your right hip bone back and your left hip bone forward. It's a little shift physically, but it can add a lot of engagement. You don't have to hold up your upper body. Let it go. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Do that again. Let it go. Halfway lift. Take the twist. Left fingers to your right foot. It's a good place to use the block again. Just creating that space. Bringing the floor closer to your fingers. Lengthen your spine. And then twist the upper body. Your right hand can be on your low back or reaching to the ceiling, your choice. Reach, twist, inhale. Exhale, take a big, big breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Warrior two to Trikonasana. Use the block. You may not need the block, but a lot of people can benefit from it, whether you need it or not. If your fingers get to the ground, amazing. My fingers can get down to the ground too, and I instantly feel more tightness in my left side body. So it's creating space. This is the twist. It's a big opening across the front of the body. Create that space for it to happen. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up. Lean back. Take another breath in. Another breath out. Pull yourself all the way up to stand. Wide leg. Side facing fold. Now with a bind. Not standing on a towel. Hold over your legs. Hands interlace, and then you can let the fist come up and over your back, up and over your head. Really press into your feet and drive the inner thigh muscles up. Keep that activation in your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the upper body go. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Let the neck be soft. A couple more breaths in and out. Fill up. Mouth a little bit deeper. And you'll come back up to stand. Keep the bind if you want. It can be nice on this pose to have a bind behind your back. If you want it, I'll keep it today. So pyramid on the left, your right toes just off from center, like 1 or 2 o'clock. Draw the right hip bone back. Press down into both your feet and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Soften the knees. Really press into both feet. Fill your lungs. Soften the upper body more. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Release the bind. Left hand on your low back or reaching up to the ceiling. Your right fingertips to the ground or a block. Yeah, take that open, the front of the body. Twist the torso. Keep your feet active. Press the feet. Draw that left hip bone back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach and twist. Take one more full breath. Chaturanga Dandasana. You'll flow. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Come forward to your high plank. Slowly lower down onto your belly. Let's do it for the count of 10. Yeah, nice and slow. 9, 8 with control. Elbows in. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it strong. 3, 2, and 1 all the way down to your belly. Take one cheek to the mat. Just rest for a moment. Kind of like melting here. Nothing to do. Nothing to engage. A moment of ease, a moment of stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your other ear down. And just rest here for another breath or two. Really let go. Just feel like you are melting into a puddle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your chin to center. Arms reach back beside your body. Locust pose. Lift up. Your chest lifts, arms lift. Lift your kneecaps, like really getting into the back here. This is a back bending pose, so you want to engage your core muscles to stabilize that. Inhale. Exhale. Lift higher. Stay lifted. Bind your hands. Press your knuckles back. 2 more breaths. Find lift and squeeze. Take 1 more big breath in. Go higher. And then come all the way down. Windshield wipe your legs from side to side. Grab the outsides of your ankles for floor bowl. Knees, your knees will try to splay open. That's like the tendency here. Hug your knees in before you lift up. Like knees as close as they can get to each other, and then you kick back. Keep the squeeze. Ankles hug in. Knees towards center. Inner thighs squeezing in. Take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Lift even higher. And then come all the way down. Practice your arms. Windshield wipe your legs. We'll do that 1 more time. Yeah, floor bowl. Do something a little different, whatever it is. Engage, focus. Find like an extra little bit of space in your body, whatever you can find. Tap into it. Access possibility right here. Belly strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Kick and lift. And come all the way down. Whew. Upward facing dog. Right away. Stay in the flow. Lift your chest forward. Downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Do camel today. Camel pose is another back bend. You're going to come up onto your knees. It's basically just bridge, but only up on your knees instead of on the back, on the ground. So from here, you can bring your hands onto your low back. It can be like you've got your thumbs in the nape of your back and your hands wrapped around your side body, or it can be more like hands in your back pockets. From here, lifting the chest up, drawing the shoulders back. Keep your belly muscles engaged. You just keep reaching back. Maybe you can reach back to your heels as an option. Your hips keep gently pressing forward. Keep your core muscles engaged. Breathe. Keep your airways open. Space in your throat, across your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more big breath. Stay for your breath out. Slowly come back up. You'll come down onto your back. We'll move into bridge now. Similar pose, right? It's working very similar muscles. Just like that. And then it's like a little bit different activation here. So bring the heels in as close as you can get to where you can kind of graze them with your fingers. And then from there, just lift up. Press down into your heels and drive your thighs, drive your hips higher. You really want to get the glutes working, the backs of the legs, the core muscles, like everything squeezing to create lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press your triceps. Get your chest lifting. Press the back of your skull. Stabilize your neck. Take another breath in. Stay for the breath out. 1 more. Lift higher. Get the whole body active and then let it go. Come down. Ooh, knees from side to side. Bridge is a really great pose. If wheel's not quite there for you yet, bridge is great as an option. And if wheel's not quite there for you yet, then like also just like practicing the form of wheel. So you'll set your hands up now by your ears, fingertips grazing your shoulders, elbows hugging in towards each other. And then from here, if you're trying to get into wheel, you just press the ground. So like you don't even have to lift up. This can just be a pressing. You can get into like a bridge and pressing your hands beside your ears, like really working the arms. I feel like shaking and quivering is so good. You don't have to lift, yogis. If you can't like do the work, you'll get there one day. Soon it'll be like a half wheel on the crown of your head. Soon it'll be like little push-ups. Before you know it, you're in a full expression, just like doing the work to build the strength, yogis. Inhale. Exhale. Press down. 1 more breath in. Slowly come all the way down. There's also a back bend mini workshop on my channel, so you can check that one out. If wheel's one that you struggle with, it's really just about taking the steps to build the strength, okay? If your wheel looks like going up for a breath and flopping down and telling yourself you're not strong enough, that might be true, actually, right? But then do the work to get stronger. Don't just stay in the story of I can't do this. Set up, wheel, number 2. Hands by your ears, press the floor. Challenge yourself, yogi, just to see like building that strength, isometric engagement, or you lift, whatever you've got there. Take it on. Breathe in. Breathe out. Mr. B's in like deep dream state. His eyes are rolled in his head. Take a breath. So cute. Full breath in. Slowly come down. Knees from side to side. One more. Yeah, wheel. Go up. Set it up. Anyone. If it's bridge, go for it. If it's wheel, amazing. If it's bridge, amazing. Whatever it is, it's amazing. Just take it on. Play. Maybe like lifting a leg up, coming onto your tiptoes. Whatever you got there for you, yogi, play and see what you got this morning in this pose, in this moment. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Last one right here. And release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees open up nice and wide. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. You close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Long, steady breaths. Just a moment to find stillness again. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the heat on your skin, like the sweat that you generated. Acknowledge all that vitality. You're alive, yogi. Your body's awake. Appreciate all the work it does for you. Especially when you're doing this practice. This is a challenging practice. Appreciate that your body gets through it. That it's possible. That you're capable. Instead of putting the attention on what you thought didn't work properly, right? Put the attention on what felt good, where you felt strong. And maybe you have to search if you're not used to looking for those kind of acknowledgements of yourself. Like do a little more work to search for it, will you, yogi? Be a little bit more of a fan of yourself. Empower yourself. Possibilities just waiting around the corner. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Make some little circles with your knees clockwise. You can go counterclockwise. Press your heels up to the ceiling. Take your hands behind your head. And then get a lift in the shoulders. So a gentle, like just ribs to hips, find that, and you'll lower your right heel 10 centimeters off the mat. And we'll alternate here for scissor legs, okay? For 1, 2, keep your shoulders lifted, your core muscles engaged, feet are flexed, strong legs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, elbows wide, keep lifting, keep squeezing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll add a twist now. So legs stay straight, kind of like bicycles, but with the legs straight. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the backs of your knees. Start to rock front to back. Get some momentum here. Really rocking. And you'll come up to boat pose. Navasana. Okay. Oh, he stirs. He's awake. He knows that we're coming to hips. He sleeps through the fire and wakes up in hips, pretty much like clockwork. Take on your fullest expression here. So legs can straighten. Whoop, oh, maybe not. If you lose it, come back up, right? Find your core muscles. Get your core strong. Shoulder integration. Sternum, your chest lifting up. Take on your fullest expression, whatever you've got. A couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Stay for the breath out. Last one. Lift your chest and rock back. Downward facing dog, however you get there. Pedal at your knees. You'll move into half pigeon on the right side. Just land here. Your right shin parallel, as close to that as you can. Parallel to the top of your mat. The right foot will tend to kind of just get lazy there. You want to really, ideally, your right foot, the sole of your foot is parallel to the left side of your mat, okay? And if you can't quite get that flexion, sometimes I get like, I just actually got a foot cramp. That's what I was going to say. So if you get a foot cramp, then you can point the toes a bit more. Just settle in. Find out where your body wants to take you in this pose today. I'm getting some weird cramps today. That's interesting. I've got like a cramp in the bottom of my foot. I've never felt that in this pose. I got that cramp in my hip earlier. Who knows what's going on? Weird. That can happen. It's okay, right? Now it's gone, I think. Whatever is there for you. Like if you have physical sensations that are kind of weird, sometimes you just have to let them go. Like just move out of the pose. Don't try to force yourself through something that's painful. That's different than being in like a stretch and it's a bit of discomfort. It's just as a testament to how different the body can show up sometimes. Like this is completely not how I would normally be in the pose. And like today, this is what feels right. A little bit more surrender to your practice and a little bit less analysis, a little bit less trying to get it right, trying to do it properly. That can take away from you actually having a yoga practice because you spend the whole time in your head. And analysis paralysis, right? Instead of actually deepening the experience, actually being in the experience. If you're in your head, you're not experiencing what's actually happening here, right? You're analyzing things, comparing them to the past or the future. Come back, yogi. The next breath, you can choose to be right back here. That's an option too. Take a breath in and a breath out. And stay right here. If you have another variation, you can go into it. I'm going to take a king pigeon today. If you want to play with king pigeon, you can come up onto your palms. Okay, start there. Next step would be bending the back leg. So this is you can like call this a variation of king pigeon. This might be as far as you get. You might be able to reach left arm back for your left ankle. Okay, and connect to that. Your right hand might need to stay on the ground. That's perfectly fine. Stay supported here. If you have the strength, if you have the core engagement, you can maybe bring the arm up, right? That's an option too. Maybe hooking your foot in your elbow, like another option, yeah? I feel like maybe I'm too tight for the bind today, but there's a bind there that maybe, oh, yeah, no, it's there. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more full breaths. See what you can do right here. Last breath, full expression, and release. Set up your left side, half pigeon. Put it down dog, or however you get there. It can just be sweeping the legs through. The dog's just lying there with his eyes. I don't know if you can see it now. His eyes are just like peeled wide open. What are you up to? What are you looking at? Hey, you're looking weird. What a guy. Come down. Set up your pose. He's probably the best distraction, but still a distraction. Try not to like let your cute animals or your cute kids or whatever it might be distract you from your practice. You just come back. Nothing wrong with seeing how cute your dog is, right? But you just want to be aware if you're focusing on how cute your dog is, you're not putting as much attention on your yoga pose as you could be. I've definitely been guilty of that plenty of times through all these home practices. I feel like he distracts you guys from your practice a lot of the time too, and that's okay, right? He's there. It's a lesson for us to come back, to begin again. Not get frustrated. Each breath. You choose where your attention lands. You were putting your attention somewhere that didn't serve you in the last breath, and choose something different right here. Every single breath is an opportunity for you to make that choice.
Every single breath is an opportunity for you to become more aware of how often you probably aren't present, how often your thoughts take you to different places. You're human. Again, it's a good thing to know your brain's functioning properly, but just keep aware of how much it can take you away from what's actually happening in front of you. Option here, if you want to move in to the king pigeon, you can go for it. Okay, so again, up onto your palms, bending the back leg, reaching for your right ankle with your right hand, maybe reaching the left arm forward, maybe hooking your toes in your elbow. Lots of options here to play with, right? And if you want to go, whoop, you might fall right out. If you want to go into king pigeon, it might not be like going for the bind today. If you've never done it or only tried a few times, just come up onto your palms, bend that back knee. Access some different muscles instead of just lying there in stagnation, bored. Like, come and wake up your body, yogi. Take a breath in, take a breath out. One more big breath, and slowly release it. You'll sweep both legs around in front of you, seated forward fold. Get the fleshy part of your sit bones back. Yeah, make room for that. Then fold over your legs. Just let go of your head. Kind of let the neck, if the neck rounding feels nice, do that. Or if you want to keep your neck long, pull the crown of the head towards your toes. Uddiyana Bandha, pull the pit of your belly in. Access a little more space in the fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again. Fold a bit deeper. And you'll slowly come down onto your back. We'll move into an inversion here, okay? So option, if you want to take waterfall with a block, Viparita Karani, you can take the block underneath your low back. Keep your legs up. Shoulder stand, you'll lift the hips all the way up. Try to stack the joints in shoulder stand, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, all stacked on top of each other. Breathing fully. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, a full inhale. Full exhale. Lift and lengthen the body. You'll slowly move into plow. If you're in shoulder stand. Try not to kick your dog in the face if he's somewhere around back there. Hey, baby. Hi. Catch a foot in the face. Kinda. Yeah. That's okay. Hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Toes are in his mouth. Okay. Duck man, pose, knees by your ears. He never bites hard, but he sure loves to like put toes and fingers in his mouth. Let me tell you, he's like a baby. Like 5.5 years old. Slowly roll back out. Sorry, buddy, I gotta take those away from you. But, oh, if your block's there, remove it. Yeah. Come down onto your back. Draw your right knee in, straighten your left leg. Supine twist here. Right knee across your body. Draw it over. Keep both shoulders down. Oh, he's feisty this morning, I can tell. He's a feisty one. We already went for a bike ride too. We need to do some tug of wars, yeah? Burn some of that off. Hey, yeah, switch sides. I'm totally distracted by him, see? Okay, come back, begin again. Okay. Dogs are like owning the COVIDs, that's for sure. I don't know how he'll ever handle me not being home for like every single day all day. Take a breath in. Deep in your twist. Take another breath. See if you can go any further. And you'll come back to center. Give your knees a squeeze. One last hug in here. Give your right knee a kiss, left knee a kiss. Thank your body for all that hard work. Really hug in, give it a big hug, and then release, yogi. Take rest. Just give yourself this last few moments of your practice, actually to be here to them. Be present to them. Yeah, there will be distractions. Anything can be a distraction if you choose it to be. A sound, a smell, a light. It doesn't matter what it is, a physical creature, human, animal, whatever it is that shows up in your space, trying to draw your attention. Might get your attention. Again, you're human. Your brain is going to hear sounds. You can't just turn off your ears. You can sense whenever there's people around, whenever your animals are there staring at you. You can experience that that's there without having to put all your attention on it, without dwelling on it, without getting frustrated by it, irritated by it. You choose how you respond to the stimuli. You choose how you respond to distraction in your life, in your day, whether it's in your yoga practice or anywhere else. Just keep coming back. Right here, right now. Take a big breath in, big breath out. You'll reach up over your head, take a big stretch. Yeah, big long body, and then you'll roll to your right side. Fetal position. Take a breath here. And then slowly bring yourself back up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands at your heart center. We'll finish with one of them like we began. Take a big breath in. Thumbs to the center of your forehead. The love and the light in me acknowledges the love and the light in anyone out there practicing with me. Thank you for practicing with me. Together, we bow and we say, Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. We're getting up there. I'm almost at 800 subscribers, trying to hit 1,000 soon. Sooner than later would be amazing. Yeah, if you think somebody might enjoy this, please share the video with them. Keep moving your body, keep nourishing your body. Stay with me on this channel. I've been taking like an entire week to edit a video on how to can tomatoes. So if that's something that interests you at this time of year, maybe I'm like a couple weeks late now, but that's okay. So just stay tuned. Yeah, lots more to come. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Who's out there with me? Well, I know you're with me. Come on, come over. Come say hi. Yeah, come say hi. Carrie, nice to see you. You have a great week too. Come say hi. Yeah, you got your Sunday morning following. Yeah, your yogis to come. Have an awesome day, everybody.